Karin, Jesse. I'd like you to guys introduce yourselves, where you're from initially, your home gym, and kind of your journey.
All right. So, ladies first?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
For sure.
So, I'm Karin, from St. Louis, Missouri, originally.
Oh, nice.
And I came out here to go to Pepperdine for college, and I stayed. It's in Malibu, so I'm like, I'll stay forever.
I'm sorry, that's so hard. That's such a hard place to stay.
Yeah. So I ended up staying, and I met him. He's born and raised in LA. And so our home gym is North Hollywood, Gold's Gym. And then you want to give your bio?
Yeah, born and raised here. Obviously, I couldn't leave. I just love the weather here. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're spoiled.
Yeah, exactly. So I have no problem staying with that. Obviously, Gold's Gym is our North Hollywood location, is our home gym, and I just love being there because it has that old school vibe for me. Where it's like
that body
you get here, you get stuff done. This is what you're going for.
Love it.
Yeah.
So, individually, how did your fitness journey start? Not necessarily the challenge yet, but just how you started your fitness journey.
So the day we walked into Gold's Gym was kind of rock bottom. That was back in January when we signed up. And individually for me, I weighed a whopping 260 pounds. And I realized I weighed more than my dad.
At that point, you're just like, hey,
gotta sign up for Gold's Gym. We gotta
do the work.
Like, my dad's a man and 6'2", and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, that was a wake up call. So that was kind of my motivation to be like, okay, we need to eat clean and work out. So that's where I started. So back in January, I started at Gold's Gym and did the challenge. So you want to say where you began back in January?
Yeah, back in January, she's the one that helped me get into this, and you need a support system. You can't do one without the other. If not, then, obviously you're going to have a harder time to succeed. And then what also helped is, the reason why I started going into this is because my dad has cancer.
Oh, wow.
So I want to pick up my health and, be stronger for me. Not only that, be stronger for my father, and make us stronger as a couple.
Totally.
Yeah, and he's a baseball player.
Oh, nice.
And so, he got out of shape. Just kind of took it for granted that he
just
that.
You roll into the lifestyle, and you're just like, I'll make it to the gym when I can.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of where he started, and kind of did it to get back to like fighting shape for baseball.
Totally.
Yeah.
It all happens the best, right? So, what initially prompted you guys to want to do the challenge to begin with?
When my weight reached 260, that was like on the scale wake up call. So just realizing that I had a dad bod. It's like, this has got to go. Like, this is not cute. I cannot have that. I need a woman's body back. So that was a big motivation.
Very good at that.
And then I look, no more dad bod.
Love it.
And then for me, I'm a screenwriter. So it's a very sedentary lifestyle. I'm sitting 12 hours a day. So for me, I realize I'm writing these screenplays about these women that are fearless and funny and strong. Like, I love these heroines that I write in my screenplays. And I'm sitting there, 260 pounds, depressed. I might cry.
But that's a testament, though, for sure.
Feeling like I'm nothing like these heroines that I'm writing about. I didn't feel strong at all. So that's kind of what propelled me to go sign up. And find, the tagline is find your own strength at Gold's Gym. So it's like, I feel like it taught me that I have gold inside. Yeah. So it's like, I wanted to find that out, and I did.
Karin a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, when she told me she wanted to go through this journey, and I was like, you're not going to go do this alone, because this is what we're going to do. We're going to sign up together, and we're going to push each other. And that's one of the greatest things about doing it, because we have our ups and downs with it, but we have my support system, and without her, I wouldn't have done it. Without me, she would have gone this far, and it's great because we're just gonna keep pushing each other more and more.
Yeah, totally. Awesome. So what would you say, for both of you, was your biggest obstacle that you faced during the challenge? You're like many. One of many?
You can start with chocolate.
Oh, goodness.
Chocolate, Future Sweets.
Yep.
If you cut me, I will bleed chocolate. I have to go to Chocolate Anonymous.
Chocolate
Anonymous.
Yeah.
That's huge.
You would drink Yoo-Hoo. Like that, never
that's
water.
I love Yoo-Hoo. It's
never
great.
water.
Oh my goodness.
And that was a huge thing to overcome. And one day, I remember because I work in an office and there's always food around, and there's M&Ms. and I kind of slipped.
Yeah.
Had M&Ms, had it in my pocket one day.
I was doing the laundry and I found an M&M. It was like that moment when you're like, you cheated on me and our diet.
Yes.
Like,
So instead of finding a phone number, it was just a wrapper of M&Ms.
And it's even worse.
as
It's
bad.
more devastating.
way worse. I was like,
I was like, I've been eating salad.
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
And yeah, so that was like probably 2-3 weeks into the challenge, and that was where we just looked at each other. Obviously, I got mad, but after that, it's like we need to talk about the challenges.
Totally.
So don't just struggle on your own and not let me know. So that we started talking more, and I was like, okay, so clearly you're craving sugar, so we need to come up with a healthy swap. Something to get you through. So like we talked about, he started drinking green tea for more like natural energy.
Yeah.
We would pack his meals for work, so he didn't have to go to the vending machine. Like
and my sweets would be like cocoa nibs with almonds.
Yeah.
Like, that was a great
better
compromise.
choice.
Yeah. So he
totally.
could get that energy and not reach for M&Ms. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Hey, we all have our slip ups.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pat ourselves on the butt and just okay, let's keep going.
Right.
You know? Yeah. How about you?
For me, I would say the two biggest challenges is the fact that there's two components to losing weight. You have the eating clean and the working out. So it's like you can't let one slip.
Totally.
So
they go hand in hand.
Yeah. So for me, it's like you have to keep that balance. You can't just work out every day but eat M&Ms. Both. And my favorite workout that I did at Gold's Gym are the battle ropes.
Yes.
Like I love.
The struggle is real on those things, but it's so challenging.
Like day one when we tried it, he was like, "Babe, why don't you try that?" I couldn't even hold it. Like I had to do it with both hands at one, and it was so hard. And like by the end of the 12 weeks, like I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why don't you try walking with it and squatting with it?" And it's like amazing. 12 weeks. And
what
so
you're
like,
able to accomplish after those.
Yeah. And I felt like those two battle ropes where you have the rhythm, it's like the eating clean and the workouts. And at first it takes a while to get it down.
Totally.
But like, so you just have to keep that balance going.
So that will lead into my next question, I guess. What would your biggest triumph be for yourselves or together during the challenge?
During challenges, actually, I would just say help each other stay committed with it, because like she said, when you know, us opening up about, okay, this is hard for me. We swap stuff out, like, you know, we look up stuff on the Pinterest, and I actually found out how to make homemade cauliflower pizza.
That was amazing.
Yes. Great.
You made it in a heart shape.
I made a heart shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great. Okay, not only did you get brownie points, but it was also a better option.
Right.
Yeah.
It's still romantic.
Yes. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I would say our biggest triumph was probably in that 12th week before the weigh-in, a week before the final weigh-in. Our trainer, Gerald Scott, he's the best. Like, shout out to Gerald.
Thanks,
yes.
The best.
We'll get to that.
The biggest triumph was a couples workout we did together with G.
Nice.
And it was just amazing thinking about day one to hear, because he was having us do lunges nonstop, a million miles of lunges, burpees, and the rest period was probably 20 seconds in between.
Yeah.
And day one we probably took 2 minutes in between. Like,
that's so great.
so it's just that triumph being like, wow, and we did it together, like high-fiving each other, just doing it together and being like, look how strong we've become. So yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. So after all said and done,
Yeah.
What have you both learned about yourselves as individuals and as well as a couple?
Yeah. We were just talking
you
about
can use
this.
both negative and positive aspects of it, but mainly, you know, what was the best part?
Yeah, we were just talking about this. We signed up originally with our own main goals, but so we did it to individually help each other with our own lives. But then we realized through this we're stronger as a couple. So once you can be strong on your own, we come together and like we're better for each other. So.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing, and it's just like, we couldn't do this on our own. Like, we realized we really needed each other. Like,
and the Gold's Gym community.
Peanut butter and like, jelly. Like, we wouldn't be able to do this without it.
Right. Like, that's what we realized. Not only we signed up together to support each other, but we found out that gym in North Hollywood and all the Gold's Gym locations. We also tried the Hollywood location, different areas, and it's like a family. It's just community that's really vibrant and energetic and friendly, and even like the Facebook group, people would support each other, like your pictures, and just that family feel.
Totally.
That was like the best part out of,
That's so awesome. So if what would you say if, you know, other people are thinking about joining a challenge in the future, or like what would your advice be to them? If they're finding a little bit of, you know, discouragement or hesitance, what would you recommend for them, or advice you'd give them?
Well, what we did was, we kind of looked up, what was other people's problems, so we could kind of prepare ourselves. And then once we kind of hit those issues, or we're like, okay, we're meeting the same thing these people did. We talked it over. We're like, okay, let's just take a step back and remember what's the reason why we're doing this.
Right, always come back to the reason. Yeah, because we would wake up at 5:30 to go to the gym in the morning, and there were days I did not want to get up.
You're like,
and
no.
hell no.
Open.
You're so
Hell no.
comfortable. Let's just stay sleeping.
Right, like stay as a pillow. but like he would remind me in those mornings and like turn the alarm back on and be like, remember your why.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was just find my gold. Like I felt like I really found the gold. So to anyone starting out, trust me, like I said, I weighed more than my dad. I just felt like I couldn't lose even a pound because I tried in the past, and that was without a community, without a gym, just trying it on my own.
Yeah.
So I would say to anyone struggling, you don't have to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an amazing, awesome boyfriend, you still have the gym community.
Yes.
And doing it with people supporting you, that's the only way to do it. Like,
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have that support, it's definitely, it's like your best friend. That those support systems.
It really is, because there's going to be hard days.
Yeah. Totally.
12 weeks is a long time to
Well,
get through.
expecting to be hard.
Right,
it's never
exactly.
easy.
Yeah. They call it
It's
the
never
challenge.
gonna be perfect. It's a challenge for a reason.
Exactly. Life is a challenge.
Or else,
Every day is a
right.
challenge.
12 week of easiness. It's not.
Yeah.
They call it
No.
12 weeks of easy. No, it's
12 weeks of no chocolate. It's not easy.
I like him giving up sugar for 90 days is as close to giving up his life for me as possible.
That is
And
huge.
he switched everything water, like for 90 days, nothing but water.
Oh,
Like I still
awesome.
can't believe you did that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's truly amazing.
Right.
So heading into or from that, is there anyone that you guys would like to thank amongst obviously each other, but the community, facilitators, mentors, anybody?
I would say our number one is G.
Yeah, definitely G.
Gerald Scott, we love you. Day one, he weighed us in, and I was emotional, crying, seeing 260 on the scale, and he was so calm and supportive, and like, you're here now, and I'm gonna cry.
No, that's
Like,
okay. That's your
it's
journey.
Like,
G was telling me, it was my first workout with G. I almost passed out. Like, I was not prepared.
Yeah.
And
he had to stop.
yeah, I stopped. It was probably like 20 minutes into the workout, and he's like, you know what? Here, just.
He gave him a protein bar. I was like,
Good.
sit down
And he's
and
like,
eat.
you know what? This is what you need to do. You need to eat obviously better before you come in, and you be better prepared. And by the time you get through this, you will be able to finish this. And he shared me with his story. He was also overweight as well, and he's like, it's doable. And
Yeah.
if I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. And
Yeah.
when we started doing our last workout together, we
were so
went through the,
strong.
Yeah. After we were
Oh,
done, I was
great.
like, is that it? Can we do more?
Right.
Like, I was so ready to go
That's so
for it.
awesome.
I was like, we're going on.
That's
But-
amazing.
And like the final weigh-in, G was there to weigh us in, and he was like, you can close your eyes. It might be emotional again. You don't have to look at the number. It's just a number.
Yeah.
And so I did close my eyes, and all of a sudden he started screaming. He was like, 55 pounds.
That's so
55.
insane.
And like he was just so excited. Everyone in the gym like came over because he was so hyped up and excited for us. And Jesse was like, "Can I get back there and hug her?" And like,
Yeah, like, where is she?
yeah, she's like, "Come on back!" And like, he was just so excited. And he's like, "That's such an amazing thing." And yeah, so he was the best. And also Edith, huge shout out to Edith. She works at the front desk and facilitated as well. And she was just so supportive and kind and complimentary and friendly and like always look forward to talking to her. So yeah, I would say those are the two main people. And the other person we really want to thank is just the community of Gold's Gym.
Yeah,
Everybody there.
Like truly.
it is a family. It's
Totally. I get
Everyone
it.
that did the challenge.
I feel the same way. I think it's
Like,
just
yeah.
it's a lot different than other gyms in the sense where they truly, really, really, really want you to succeed as a person in and out of the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the balance in life.
Totally.
And like in our Facebook group, there's 300 people.
Oh wow, that's
And
awesome.
in Southern
all
California,
support each other.
How
always
great.
liking your picture, like giving you support, saying good job. You know, people will post, I got up at 6 today and went to Gold's, and people will comment on it, and it's
Amazing.
so just thanking that
Encouragement.
community.
Yeah, yeah.
And it kept us accountable because we're excited to post a picture of a couple's workout on
Totally.
there.
Yeah.
Be like, look, brag, you know, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that whole community. So we just want to thank them as well, just the
Awesome.
whole family. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's life like next after the 30 days?
Well, we
What
want
does it
to
look like for you?
take it a step further and continue our journey. I mean, we want to make the most of
Maintain.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like you
And
said,
keep going.
Yeah, because I'm still a baseball player, but at the time, I was overweight and everything.
Yeah.
I want to still be able to play at as high level as possible.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like for him, he's so excited. They're gonna hopefully get to the World Championships for the adult league this fall. So like
Yeah.
We'll
he
be representing
wants
the Orange
to.
County because I play in
Yeah,
Orange
he's
County.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, he plays for the Colt 45s. he's
Shout out to Colt 45s.
and he's the pitcher. So like he's so excited to go into this season like healthy, happy,
Yeah.
fit.
Feeling
Like
really good.
You want
Back
to
how
win,
you-
win that
yeah.
gold ring.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
what we're going for.
Exactly.
And you're trying to win that.
The
Mama
gold Oscar.
Yeah. Yes.
Like either one, the gold within, or I'm a screenwriter, so a gold Oscar would be nice. Like
Totally.
just keep sights on goals.
It's
Yeah.
all
Whether
relatable. Gold's gym,
yeah.
gold ring, gold Oscar.
Just gold life.
Yes.
Just gold life.
Gold life. Like,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm truly, this is my first time hearing about your story. I'm truly moved and inspired by both of you and your journey together. Well, not only as individuals, but together as a couple. I have a husband who is my number one support system, so it's truly really remarkable to see the same thing in, you know, other people and that be an inspiration for you both.
Thank you.
Thank you
Very
so
welcome.
much.
So,
Thank you.
yes, of course. we end with hugs because I'm a hugger. We love. All right, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Well, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it out alive. Karin and Jesse, thank you guys so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Yes,
Thank
and,
you.
and thank you for being a part of the Golds community.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
it's
you.
been a pleasure.
Bye, guys.
Peace.